Alright, so heading into the second puzzle, called Brute Force. We're now playing with Ragna, and as we noticed in the last map, our groove charge did come into play and it was important. Here, what we're going to want to notice as well is that we now have two different win conditions. We can kill the enemy commander, or we can kill the enemy stronghold. So we're going to have to decide which one of those is achievable. So we got some units over here in range of the commander. Let's see if we can kill him. And first I'm noticing our commander's in range, and that's good, because that's 41% damage. We've also got a swordsman in range, but he'll only do 14%, and we cannot get him to crit because to be next to our commander, who can only attack from here, he would have to be in one of these spaces where he could not attack the commander from. So the best we can do with him is 14%, unfortunately. Which, combined with the 41 from Ragna, is going to bring us up to 55%. Then we have a knight down here. He can do 27%. Because he's moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he also is not critting. So 55 plus 27 is 82. So that's 82%. But yeah, this guy can't possibly reach. This guy definitely can't. This guy definitely can't. We've got no other damage to bring onto this commander. And there's really no different ways we could attack with our 3 units that can reach him to get more damage on him. So, unfortunately, we cannot kill that commander. Which means we need to kill the stronghold. So what are our options for that? Well, Ragna is clearly not in range of the stronghold. But let's take a look at what her groove is, because we're always going to want to know what the groove does. So Ragna leaps into the air, and when she lands she deals 65% of her damage to everyone around her. So let's take a look at that. If she jumps from here, she can jump up to 5 tiles away, and then the range of the effect when she lands will be 3 tiles as well. So she has an effective range with this of 8. So if we jumped from here, we'd be able to hit all that in red. So we're going to have to decide how we want to use that. Now what I'd like to do first is identify which units matter and which units don't. And the units that are going to matter are the ones that are between us and the stronghold. So this dog doesn't matter, he's not blocking us, because our pikeman can just move down here. This guy, he actually does matter because he's blocking our ranger from getting to the action here. This swordsman definitely matters because he's blocking access to the stronghold. Same with this mage. This ranger is blocking access to the stronghold, but we don't actually have any units that could possibly reach the tile he's on, so he actually doesn't matter either. And this pikeman does not matter, and the commander no longer matters. So it's just these 3 units that we care about now. Those are the ones that are blocking us. So this swordsman, the only valuable unit he can reach is this. I don't see anything else that he could do that would matter, so we're going to go ahead and attack. This pikeman, the only way he's going to be able to do anything is he can move into this tile and attack the stronghold, or he could attack this swordsman. So we've got 2 options for him. This knight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could crit the stronghold from either of these tiles. And we very much want him to do that because if we look in his codex, he does 65% damage to buildings without critting. So he is going to do a lot of damage to that building if we can get him to a crit spot. So we want him on one of these two tiles, which means we need to clear those tiles for him. This mage can attack any of those 3 units, or if we cleared the space for him, he could attack the stronghold. But he only does 40% damage to this mage. He could clear the swordsman, or he could do 60% damage to this mage. So we're not sure what we want to do with him yet. This ranger can't do anything over here until this guy's gone. Now he can kill this mage, but then we would have, you know, achieved nothing. We want him to be able to do something over here, but we need to clear that mage in order to do it, and we can't do that just with the mage. So, now that we've identified who matters here, let's take another look at the leap on Ragna. Now, the thing about her is she can move and then leap from the new location, which dramatically extends what we can hit here. So we could leap onto the mountains, we could hit these 2 units, as well as the stronghold. It does damage buildings. But this guy also matters, so let's see if we can get him with it as well. If we move down 1 here, we're now hitting everything that matters. The stronghold, the swordsman, and both mages. So I'm thinking that's going to be the play, because that's not going to block any of our other units either.
You!
And there you go. Our swordsman's out of the way, which means our pikemen can now attack the stronghold. And that's the only thing of value he can do, but let's hold off just in case maybe we have to put our knight in that spot. So, now that this mage has been damaged, we actually could kill it with our mage. The question is, do we want to do that? Well, if we don't, then the only thing that our mage could really do is attack the stronghold from this tile. Or kill this mage. Well, except he can't kill this mage. He can only do 40%, and it's got 45% health left. And if he attacked that, our ranger would not be able to do anything. Our knight would have to attack either the mage or the stronghold, and so basically we'd just have our knight attacking the stronghold, and that would be all we could do. So our mage attacking that mage is no good. So, and him attacking the stronghold is also no good. So we're going to have him clear the road for the ranger. And now the ranger can attack either the stronghold for 15%, which is not very much, or it can kill the alchemist, the mage, sorry. If he kills the mage, then our knight could go to this spot and attack the stronghold. And our pikemen would still be able to attack from here. And that would be 30%, plus 56%, 86%, which would be more health than the stronghold has left. So that is going to be our play. We're going to kill off that mage. We're going to have the knight attack from the bottom. And we're going to have the pikemen attack from the side. And that's a dead stronghold. So, again, we're paying attention to criticals, and overall, we're just trying to start with the things we definitely want to do. Like, take a look at what each unit has available, and if any of the units can only do one thing to be effective, then go ahead and do that. It'll narrow down your options for the others. And just kind of keep doing that. Like any logic puzzle, you just look at the moves you have to make, and just keep finding those moves until there's none left. Alright, so that'll do it for puzzle number 2. Let's move on to puzzle number 3.